it going. Okay. All right, there. Now I can look at both of you without doing this. Okay, that's much better. Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube. Welcome. I'm Mary Richardson, and thanks for stopping by today. I'm going to share some strategies for making online income. So I'm so thrilled that you are here. And Jenny last night was watching my live stream, and she put in that she was interested. So Jenny, look at your YouTube. I made a comment. I gave you the link. So just look at that if you're watching, and thank you so much. You're going to start getting ready to get ready to get excited, because when I stumbled on this blueprint, I literally was like, I had no expectations. I didn't even know what it was. Like, I didn't even know, like I didn't know that I should have been so excited. I didn't know that it was legit. I didn't know that it was like, so it was going to over deliver. So I don't want to ruin everything for you, but it's going to be amazing. And just get excited, because, if you want to change your life, your financial life, man, I wish I knew about this. Like I said, if you're listening, Jenny, this is for you. I wish I knew about this sooner. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome. So I am Mary Richardson. I'm in Texas. If you are jumping in or watching from your For You page, let me pin a goal. Is that what I should be doing? All right. Let's see. I don't really understand this. Okay, what I want to do is see, I don't understand the friendship necklace. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is it? Like, is it just like you need, okay, so my goal is to help you. That's my goal. Is to help you get off the struggle bus. So it's making me type in a description. One moment, I wasn't quite ready to go live. Okay. So that's my goal. The struggle bus. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. So I don't know how the goal really relates. Like, what is the friendship necklace? Is that just like a matter of points? All right. Okay. So let's pin it. All right. So I have a subscription goal. I don't know what that is. All right. So I'm so glad you're here. And I'm going to give you some strategies that can help you with your online business. If you want to contribute to my goal, all you have to do is just, I don't know, put a comment in, follow me, so you'll be notified every time I go live, because my goal is to help you get off the struggle bus. I don't know what you're struggling with right now. Like, I can only imagine. But what I do know is the struggle bus is real. And that struggle, you want to get off that struggle bus ASAP. So yes, I am here to help you. All right. So a little bit about me. A while back, I moved from one state to another, and my dog got really sick. One of my dogs got really sick. My dogs are my babies. All right. So I get it. They're my family. They're my everything, right? They're very important to us, myself and my boyfriend. So my dog got very sick. And honestly, I didn't know how I was going to have enough time to spend with her. I was going to make time for sure. But I was like, I had a service-based business. In order to grow it and make more money, I had to buy more leads, spend more time, which means less and less time with my family. And that had no symmetry for me. So I had this kitchen sink moment, stressed, overwhelmed, panic attack, anxiety. How am I going to pay all these vet bills? And I'm like, I would move heaven and earth to help her. So I just like had a moment and I was like, in that moment of anxiety and panic, I decided I'm never, ever going to have just one income stream. Since then, I have done a few things. Um, but recently and they were great. Like I was doing affiliate marketing on social media. And what I discovered was with affiliate marketing, and it was great. I was having so much fun promoting products. Um, just a blast. I was having a great time, right? What I discovered though, I knew I was going to I wasn't making 100% profit. The most I think I have ever made was around like 18%. All right. That's me personally. I'm not saying you can't make more. That's just me, my story, right? So when I was selling things like okay, let's just say I'm selling this microphone, okay? Great mic, Yeti mic, fabulous mic, highly recommend it. All right, so let's say I'm selling that. Well, what I discovered, okay, let's say my 18% is about $9. Okay. Now I dream big because for me, the small goals do not motivate me. Checking them off my checklist, that motivates me. But for me, the big, ginormous monster goals that are like, those motivate me. I know. I don't, I just, you have to know what motivates you. For me, the big goals motivate me. So I wanted to make a lot every day. So I'm like, what if I could make 900 a day? Okay. Because I'm like, 1,900, anywhere in there, I'd be good with, right? Because 900 a day is 6,300 a week, 6,300 a week, or 328,500 a year. Okay, so let's just pause for a moment. Would that change anything for you if you made $900 a day? If you made $900 yesterday, and today you make another 900, and tomorrow you make another 900, like, would that change how you go about your day and how you think about things? For me, I'm like, that's why I'm saying I wish I knew about this blueprint a long time ago because it would have changed how I thought about those vet bills. I would have been like, yes, let's get that test. Yes, let's do this. Yes, because I would have known that even if I started from zero, I would have known, hey, today I'm going to make 900 at least. Tomorrow I'm going to make 900. Because with this blueprint I found, it only takes a couple of hours a day to do the income earning activities. And I would have known that, oh, I can do that. Even with a sick family member, I can have 2 hours. I can find 2 hours to work. So it would have changed everything. It would have absolutely changed everything. So let me be that friend for you because my boyfriend and I, we didn't know about this then. And it would have just changed a lot. Okay. He was in one state, I was in another state. These are my bills to pay. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Um, so anyway, let me be that friend for you today. So here's an example. I was doing affiliate. Since then, I've tried affiliate marketing. So 900, let's say 900 is my goal. I'm selling this microphone and I make $9 for each one. All right. How many do I have to sell per day? How many units? How many microphones to make 900 a day? Well, guys, my friends, I'd have to sell 100 microphones every single day to make my goal. Now, Okay, so my brain is like, well, what do I have to do? Can you imagine how many live streams I'd have to do a day using doing affiliate marketing? Like I'd have to be online all day long doing it. And that's one day to sell 100, right? That I'm talking every day. How do I make 900? All right. So once I realize that I like, look, this is a business model that is going to be really challenging. I realized, okay, that's not going to work for me. So I started, this is the weirdest thing, was doing affiliate marketing on social media. I kept hearing about people talking about the blueprint, making 900 a day. Um, and at first I just scrolled on by. Then they started saying things that would resonate, like no monthly subscriptions, a low investment, um, a community of, at that time, it was 27,000 people. I'm like, all right, so 27,000 people are already in doing this, investing. And then I started hearing, okay, so they promote digital products. And then I heard some magic words, done for you. The digital products were done for me. Like they're already done, they're already created, and they're proven to be in high demand. I'm like, all right, now I'm really listening. So I kept listening. Slimar, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. User 2766, welcome. I don't know who you are. Welcome. I'm glad you're here though. And that reminds me, because I don't see your picture. So some people in this blueprint are creating a faceless brand. So if you are an introvert, you're shy, you don't want to be in front of the camera, I 100% get you. You can build a brand being faceless, and the blueprint shows you how. So I kept hearing things about this blueprint, and then I heard, okay, it's digital products done for you. And then I started to realize the automations are done for me. The website is done for me. The funnels come with it for free. And I started hearing more things, like I had this mental checkbox that kept checking off all these things I needed, like only a few hours a day that I'd have to work on it. It's done for me. It already exists. I don't have to create anything. I don't have to figure out how to do an email campaign or how to create a funnel or how to create all these automations. And then I heard some magic words, business in a box. I'm like, oh my gosh, it is a business in a box. It's already ready. And then I heard some great words. You can have your own online business up and running in about 2 days. And the blueprint steps me through every step of the way. So now, so of course I started really listening, and I'm like, okay, all right. So my biggest question at this point, .com, welcome back. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad everybody's here. I don't know what part of the world you're watching from, but I'm so happy. Last night we had Lola, and she was in Ghana. But let me know what part of the world you're in, because in this blueprint that I'm going to be talking about, and I'm going to be giving you some strategies that can help you with an online business. We're connected through social media, and I would have never met you except for this platform, through social media. So I'm just really grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that you come back. So my and .com, I know you've been on my lives before, and I'm so glad you are, because I have been changing the times I go live, and I know it's confusing. I'm now always going to go live at 6:30. Oh, see, it's late already. It's late already in the morning. My goal is around 6:30. Okay. But then I also will do a live in the evening around 8 p.m. Central Time. So I'll post that though on my profile. All right. I know that's confusing. All right. Because, and here's one reason, let me give you a quick tip. When you have an online business, the one thing you want to do is be consistent, because people want to find you. But if you're all over the place with when you post videos, and when you post videos and when you go live, and people are like pick a time already. I get it. I get it. I get it. So I'm learning how to master a 2-hour workday. That's one thing that this blueprint shows me exactly what to do in 2 hours that are income producing. Because why would you do something if it's not going to produce you income, right? For an online business. So it boils it all down into income producing activities, and it shows me literally what to do. So I know every day waking up exactly what I need to do with this blueprint. All right. These digital products, here's what I learned. There are 4 digital products. Each one has a blueprint, and each one comes with an income stream. So depending on how many income streams you want, that's the question you should ask yourself. For me, I had that kitchen sink moment, anxiety, stress, overwhelm. How am I going to pay these bills? See, my goals are pretty simple. Like, I just wanted to pay my bills before they came due. I wanted to be able to have my groceries delivered and pay a good tip, and have them delivered on a regular basis. Um, it will save me time from going to the grocery store. But there's a minimum, right, that you have to order. And I mean, I know it sounds simple, but these are my goals. This was I wanted to be able to not freak out every time life throws me a curveball, like my beautiful family member getting sick, and I was freaking out, wondering how I was going to have enough time, how I was going to have enough money to pay bills. I wanted to get out of fight, flight, or freeze mode. And I realized that I was living life from fight, flight, or freeze. I was in that space all the time, and I was never getting out of it. See, it's different if, like, for a minute we're in fight, flight, or freeze, where high anxiety all the time. A short period of time, yeah, it can actually be beneficial because it helps you like ramp up and get stuff done. But when I was living in that space for like years, literally, I realized it's really affecting my relationships. It's affecting like, I'm smiling, but then behind the smile, behind the smile was a lot of panic. This was when my family member was really sick, and I was like, okay, I'm going to grind. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to spend more, invest more, make more, spend more time in my business so I can make more, so I can pay the bills. But unfortunately, it meant less time with my family. And inside, it was a soul crushing gut punch. So I'm smiling, trying to, act like everything's okay and be strong, because that's what we do. That's what we do, right? But inside, I'm like, I am never going to have just one income stream. So to get back to the digital products, you just choose how many income streams you want. And that can help you determine which digital product to invest in. I hope that makes sense. So, and here's what the digital products are. This was something I was really concerned about, because I never would promote anything that I didn't 100% invest in myself and use myself, and believe that it would be really, really helpful for everybody else. So these digital products show people how to launch an online business, how to make passive income, how to make 6 figures in 6 months, about 6 months, by learning how to have a successful email campaign that converts to sales, and also how to understand attraction marketing. And I hadn't ever heard it put quite like that. Like, I know, you want to get your perfect customer, act like you're talking to your perfect customer. But the question is always like, who is my perfect customer and why does it matter? So what I learned, can I share this with you really quick? What I learned about my perfect customer is that your perfect customer will connect with you, will understand you, because they've had struggles just like you. So I'm a business owner. I've not always been an entrepreneur, but for a long time, entrepreneur. Even when I was working for someone else, I would always think of different side hustles to do. So that's just me. And I love being an entrepreneur. I love it, love it, love it. But I was, I wanted to reach my goals of being able to order lunch from whatever place I wanted to and have it delivered and leave a good tip. And I wanted to be able to do it every day. And that takes cash. right? I wanted to be able to have my groceries delivered. I wanted to be able to order tons and tons of dog food and have it on hand so I wouldn't have to go and buy just a little bit here or there. I wanted to not freak out every time I went to the grocery store because I couldn't buy anything extra. And I had to use my calculator on my phone, figure out if I'm busting my budget, right? I wanted to be able to pay my bills as they came in and already have the money there. I mean, I know it's a lot of financial, but that's my life. Like I really wanted to do this. And the benefit is if I don't have to run to the grocery store all the time, if my groceries are delivered, that means I have more time with my family. It means I can spend time watching movies and making memories and laugh and have fun and just do all the things. And that's really the goal for me. So these digital products, they show you how to launch an online business successfully, how to make passive income. And the reason why you can make passive income doesn't mean you don't work. It means that you use automations. Automations like an email campaign that fires off emails to your potential customers at certain times. Automations like placing free ads on high traffic websites. And that's what this blueprint has. It not only has the free ads, it actually gives them to me. Hang on. Sorry, gonna sneeze. Sorry. Okay. So it gives me the free ads and they're already written. So I don't have to toil with trying different verbiage and figuring out what works. And because that's more time I don't really have. So the ads are written for me. All I have to do is copy them, paste them, and post the ad. That's it. 30 minutes a day. The blueprint shows me for those 2 hours. I do that for 30 minutes, post ads. Then I make 3 pieces of content in about an hour. And it's not just any videos. Like if you want to have a faceless brand, you can 100% do that because the blueprint walks you through how to do that. Just know it takes you a little long. It can take a little bit longer to build that brand, but other people are doing it successfully. So, where was I? How to launch online business, passive income. You can make money while you sleep. And so I started hearing all these things. Okay, digital products. Let me go over it. I keep interrupting myself. How to launch an online business, how to have passive income, how to make 6 figures in 6 months by doing email campaigns that are successful and by learning attraction marketing, how to create your own community, product or service or program. So I'm like, these are all skills I want to learn and I am learning them. Can I just share something? This program is a living, breathing, evolving. It's almost like its own entity. It's a living, breathing, interactive program. So, like, I'm mentored by a 7-figure mentor. She's done things in her business that I want to learn how to do. She made her second million in January of this year, I believe, till August of this year. She made her second million. I'm like, okay, she's done things I haven't done yet. I want to learn those skills. So I'm mentored by her because she has like 3, not just her, but the other coaches as well. They have like 3 live webinars every single week just to like one is on social, and they change all the time depending on what we need, like social media, mindset, getting that self-sabotage out of the way, how to how to do better in your 2-hour workday. It always changes. So I'm always learning new skills. And that's just those webinars, and they're all recorded. I learned that after I was in the program and I didn't even know that existed. I was like, oh my gosh. So they over delivered for sure. Then there are other webinars or Zoom calls as well. But let me get back to my example. So I decided I wanted 4 income streams. So the first thing you have to ask yourself is, how many income streams do I want? I was only looking for 1, but I'm like, I'm going all out. I want 4 income streams because I'm never going to have that kitchen sink moment again. So the best-selling digital product is the Legacy Builder. and you get all of the income streams with it. So you get 4 income streams, but you learn everything I just said. So it's 900. And guess what? Guess how many of those I have to sell a day to make $900 a day? I just have to sell one, as opposed to 100 doing affiliate marketing, where I make, just a portion of the profit. So I'm going to give you 5 things that you need in your online business to be really successful. And these are things I've learned. And there's way more depth to it. Like, if you're looking for a program that's just fluff, this is not it. This is in depth. We go deeper and we go deeper. Like attraction marketing I was talking about earlier. I'd like to talk about that for a minute because if you have any kind of business, this could help you. How do you attract your perfect customer? Well, you have to know who your perfect customer is, and you have to make content for them. Like, I just told you some things I was looking for when I was this girl, when I was struggling. See, there's a smile there, but inside my dog was really, what was going on is my dog was really sick, lots of vet bills. I just moved from another state. So yeah, behind the smile, I'm confident because my business produces, but I know I have to spend so much time. So these are things that I wanted, and I wanted to be able to order groceries, order lots of dog food, have everything delivered, order lunch, have it delivered. Just, all the things, pay bills immediately when they come in, and have a massive Christmas, a massive holiday season, where I'm just like excited that everybody gets exactly and way beyond what they ever imagined. So those are some things that work for me, and that I wanted. So when you do attraction marketing, you have to know your perfect customer and what she wants or what he wants. And you make content, make videos addressing, like their pain points. Like, is your business not doing well? Have you tried things that didn't go well? Have you, do you want to have an online business up and running in 2 days that the blueprint steps you through exactly what to do? You look at what are their pain points and what do they want and why do they want it? So where I'm going with this is, if you make a video and you're like, let's say you're coming from a place of fight, flight, or freeze. And I was in that space for a very long time, desperate. When you make a video and you're like, everybody's my customer, I'm going to sell to everybody because everybody can buy this. That's 100% true. Everybody can buy your digital products, 100% true. And they can buy them at 2 a.m. because you have automations. That's true. Now, when you go to make a video, I heard my mentor use this, so I'm going to borrow this example from her. I'm sorry, Michelle, but I'm going to borrow this example because let's say I'm making a video because my mindset says everybody's my customer. My mindset says I'm not going to do attraction marketing because I don't know who my customer is. I'm just going to sell to everybody. Well, first of all, this is not sales because we're just telling people what's available to them and how they can change their financial life if they want to. It's just promoting products that can help them. So let's say I make a video for a 20-year-old who wants to just, travel the world and not have any responsibilities. They don't even want a plant or a dog or a cat. They don't want any responsibilities. They're just like, hey, I'm just going to go and make a lot of money and go live here for a while and go live there for a while and then just have tons of money coming in. That's their motivation. Okay. Let's say I make a video addressing that, all those key points. Okay. Because my mindset's I'm making videos for everybody. All right. So let's say I make another video for a single mom that has a couple of dogs and is stressed out of her mind, working as much as she can in her online business. It's never quite enough. So she's having to juggle her bills and try and keep the lights on and the water on and try and, make sure everybody has a lot of food. And so I'm making videos on how, look, you can do this. It's less than a price of a computer. You can do this. And she's listening and she's interested. But then she sees the video for the 20-year-old, right? And she's like, oh, she can't relate because she's like, oh, this is more for people who are in their 20s and want to travel. And so she's like checked out because she's like really focused on what she needs. And she can't relate to that video. So now I've just alienated her. Okay. So that's why you don't make videos for everybody. You have to make videos for your perfect customer because otherwise you're alienating people anyway. I know it doesn't feel like it, but you are. When she sees that video that's geared towards a 20-year-old, no responsibilities and doesn't care where they live versus her who's trying to save up to buy a house, she can't relate and she's out. She's out. She's going to go on and find someone else she can relate to. So that's why you do attraction marketing. That's why you have to know your perfect customer. And the blueprint is actually teaching me how to do that. And it's actually changed things for me because in my service-based business, I know who my perfect customer is, but I know just through doing it for 7 years, I know who that is. With this, I'm like, I don't have 7 years to try and figure out who that is. So that's how the blueprint is cutting down the time. It's cutting down the learning curve for me. And that's the biggest thing because I need to be up and rolling, up and going really, really fast with this business. And that's why having a business in a box works for me. That's why having the ads already written works for me. That's why having emails that are already written and I just have to put in my information, that works for me because everything's already been tested. The digital products are already created. And I don't have to rethink it. I don't have to create them. I don't have to add branding. I don't have to change the colors. I don't have to do anything. So I'm coming from a place of, I can do a lot of that. I can certainly learn it, but it takes time. And I don't want to spend my time that way. I want to, help as many people as I can, get them up and rolling so they're earning high income, so they are changing their life. Here's what another major reason why I invested in this blueprint. And I'll tell you the business model. I couldn't wrap my head around the business model for a long time. I kept watching people do live streams just like this, and I couldn't wrap my head around like how it works. And I felt like they didn't even really understand it. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to, I need to know what I'm getting involved with. Well, what I did find out is it's not multi-level marketing because one of the things you need in having a successful business is you need to be able to keep 100% of the profit. So this blueprint shows me I keep 100% of the profit. So when someone buys from us, that profit goes right into our account. I'm like, okay, I'm on board with that. Here's the second thing. I'm going to give you 5 things that you need. The second thing, we kind of touched on this. I'm trying to keep it. Oh, I'm already over 30 minutes. All right. Automations. Automations are huge. That's how you get passive income. That's how you make money while you sleep because the automations work 24/7 for you. So when you're following the 2-hour workday, you're placing for 30 minutes, you're placing more free ads. And those are working 24/7 for you. The email campaigns working 24/7, and they come for free with this blueprint. All right. The third thing that you need is to master, I covered this, a 2-hour workday. Okay. Don't do what I did. See, I went down a lot of rabbit holes, right? Because I'm like, oh, 2 hours, no problem. But I realized I was wasting time getting distracted. So I implemented a lot of systems that can help me not get distracted. Like I have a checklist, I have a timer, I have like just focus. We're going to just place ads for 30 minutes. We're going to make 3 pieces of content in an hour, and I'm going to live stream for an hour or for 30 minutes. Is it perfect? No, but I do my best to master it. That's my goal. Attraction marketing and 2-hour workday. That's what I'm focused on now. That's what I'm learning. those skills. All right, the fourth thing that you need is, I'm going to add this because it's really super important. And I touched on this earlier. You need to be consistent, because if you're posting 2 videos one day and then you're not live streaming for a week and then you're posting 1 video, nobody has a chance to get to know you, like you, and trust you. And I heard from my mentor that people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So you have to give people a chance to like you and understand you and know you and should know your story. Like I'm happy to share who this person is. I'm happy to share her struggle, because I know other people are on a struggle bus really similar to that. All right. So the other things that I need you to know, like, I understand that everybody is on a different struggle bus, but I also understand 98% of the things that keep you on the struggle bus is a lack of money. If you made more, 98% of those issues would vaporize and you'd be off the struggle bus. But getting off the struggle bus starts with a mental shift where you now know there is a blueprint, a vehicle to wealth. Because inside this program, people are doing it every single day. And let me share this with you. This is exciting. In May or June, I heard about this blueprint. Right around there, I started, watching videos and understanding what it was. Oh, let me tell you the example real quick. So at that time, there were 27,000 people in the community. As of October, there's now 43,000 people in the community. So does that tell you 43,000 people are just like you and I? They have a vision for a better way for their family. They want to make money doing things that help other people too, by showing people that they can get off the struggle bus and that there's a pathway to do that. So I really want you to understand it's earn and learn. So you do not have to be an expert at all of this before you start. The idea is that you're up and running in about 2 days. That's why everything's done for you, because that's the goal. And you can get out and help people, because your ideal person, your story is going to be different from mine. You're going to reach other people that I can't reach. So the e-learning industry, $1 billion right now, it's estimated to be $338 billion industry by 2026. And this digital products, digital marketing falls under e-learning. So there is more than enough room for everybody. We're not even saturated, not even close. There's more than enough for everybody. So get that lack mindset. Let's just put that over there for a while. All right. Hi, everybody at Sigma Lifestyle. Welcome. Oh my gosh, so many people. All right. Tips. Okay. Tipsy Teapot. Welcome. All right. Welcome. So there's more than enough for everybody. There's more than enough room for you. Come on. Everybody in the community is trying to help everybody else as well. So you get loads and loads of support. So here is the website that was built for me. And this is what your website will look like too. So your customers are going to put in their email and they're going to press that button, and then they will see this page. Okay. This is for YouTube. Sorry, it's kind of tilted. All right. There we go. So they're going to watch this video. This is my mentor, and she'll be your mentor too. She does videos every week. The blueprint is a step-by-step video. So you can watch it, rewatch it, stop it, pause it, go do it, and then go back to it. So everything is step-by-step. It's literally short bites. So I learn best when you give me something small to do, and then I go do it. And then I come back and I do it. And so however you learn, if you're a visual learner, easy breezy. All right. So you watch this video and which explains the blueprint. Your customers are just going to learn more about the process, the blueprint. They're going to learn more about everything in the digital products. Okay. Then At any time, your customers can press this button and look at the digital products and select which one they want, which one makes sense for their goals and dreams. This video will be emailed to your customers. Again, it's the digital growth community. It will be emailed to your customer. At any time, your customers can press that blue button. And here's what they'll see when they do that. They're going to see, these are all the bonuses, but they're going to see everything. I'm sorry, YouTube, that it doesn't come across better. Okay. There's loads and loads of testimonials. See, all I had to do was, is this the one? No.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
All I had to do was put in.
Sorry, I'm
Stop.
still not sure
Stop.
about that.
Stop. All I had to do is put in a couple of pictures of myself and a paragraph about myself so my customers could see it. You'll do the same thing. But here's the legacy builder. There's the 4 income streams. Let me see. Can you see that? Okay. Okay. And then look, you just keep, there's just so much information about everything that you get, loads and loads of testimonials. If you want payment plans, the holidays are coming up. If a payment plan works best, no problem. I offer a payment plan. I think it's like $225, 4 payments of $225, but here's how you find out. What you do is you go to the top and just press the blue button. Get access to the Legacy Builder community. Okay. All right. But look, you're going to see everything that's included. And your customers will see the bonuses and they'll choose the product that makes the most sense. But it all starts off with your customer going to this page, the orange box page, and putting in their email. And what's best about that, what's great about that is then we're connected. So if you have to jump off the live, which I do too, I have to stop this here. If you want more information about the blueprint, just go to freedomdailypaybusiness.com or type ready in the comments and I will get you the link to this page. Just put in your email and that way we're connected and we can email back and forth. Some people don't like to ask questions on a live stream. I get that 100%. That way we'll be connected and you can ask me questions directly. Or, like, how do I get started? No problem. All right. The 5th thing that you need is to have a successful online business is just have your products be discoverable. Discovery. Why is that important? Because how can someone buy from me if they don't even know how it could change their life or what it could do for them? Nobody cares about, honestly, nobody buys just to buy. They all buy, like your customers will buy because it's going to fix something in their life and you have the solution, right? So whatever struggle bus you're on right now, I promise you, I have probably been on that struggle bus if it's financial. I've had to make really hard choices being on that financial struggle bus. And that is not a place you want to stay. It wasn't meant for us to stay on that bus. It wasn't meant for us to keep laboring in vain, right? And try and do all the things all the time in fight, flight, or freeze. Why do you think people have so much trauma? Because they're like me. They try to live in that space and they end up just carrying around a heavy burden all the time on their shoulders. We weren't built for that. So this is a proven way to get you off the struggle bus. Now, everybody's work ethic is different. I'm not making any income claims. I'm not saying that you're going to show up and there's going to be a pile of money there. I'm not saying that. It's not a get rich quick. If that's what you want, go do something else. This isn't for you. This is for people who are willing to spend 2 hours a day doing the income earning activities and then maybe another hour going through the program. That's what I do because I want to keep progressing through the program because not to just get it done, but because it's not fluff. It's literally everything, every step has like some massive breakthrough for me. And I didn't even know that. I didn't even expect that. Like I said, they underpromised. It's so much more than I ever thought was here. So, like every step along the way, I'm learning, why should I care about attraction marketing? I'm like, oh, connection equals currency. If I'm not connecting with someone, I'm not making any money. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Tell me more. Tell me who is my perfect customer? How do I find that person? So that I was really invested because they put it in terms that really make sense. There's no fluff. It's like, do you want to make, and the simple question is like this: do you want to make $900 today or not? My answer is yes. And her answer would be like, what do I need to do? Who can I help in order to make $900 a day? Who can I help? That's what she would have said. And that's what I'm saying. Who can I help today? Because I'm earning and learning, and you're going to do the same thing when you get in the program. Oh, okay. So let me just ask you, would that change anything for you today? If you see, the digital products range in price from $100, $300, $600, or $900. So let's say you made $300 a day. Guys or friends, that's like $109,000 a year. For working a couple of hours every day, doing fun stuff like going live, you can do that. You can do hard things. You've done it before and never made anything. I know, because you're like me. I invested my time and I learned skills and I learned things, but it wasn't always fruitful as far as financial rewards. So you can do difficult things. So I don't know about you, but making $900 every single day would change massively the hamster wheel that I'm on. And I wanted to help you do the same thing. I want you to come along for the journey. Oh, right now we're in a 90-day holiday profit push to learn the skills to make 20K in 90 days. It's not too late. It started October 15th. When you get in the community, you would just start on day one. So you can still come along the journey, because it's way more fun, I think, to be on that journey with your friends than to have it feel like you're by yourself. So when you are, okay, so here's some things that you're going to need, right? You're going to need to choose how many income streams you want. You're going to need to choose then which digital product, right? Because the $100 digital product only comes with one income stream. The $300 digital product, which is how to make passive income, comes with two income streams. The digital mastery, which is how to do attraction marketing, how to make six figures in 6 months through successful email campaigns, that comes with three income streams. And the legacy builder, the $900 program, how to build your own community, profit, product course. Even if you don't want to do it right now, you would get all of the income streams with that. So even how to launch an online business. So that's how I have 4 income streams. All right. So you choose how many income streams do you want? Choose your digital product. When you're inside the community, what you're going to need is a .com. You're going to need your own domain name, right? Because it's your business. All right. And you're going to need your own payment gateway because your customers need a way to pay you. So whether that's PayPal or Stripe or Square, it depends on which country you're in, which payment gateway. But the blueprint will help you through that. It's all video and step-by-step and live webinars to help you get everything connected. Your website's already done. It's $29. And the automations and the funnels come along for free. So your website will look like this. You can change the colors, but please just leave it the way it is until you make massive amounts of money and then spend your time on changing the colors. Please don't do that right now, because it's really like, do you want focus on the income earning activities when you start? That's all you need to focus on. Changing the colors isn't an income earning activity right now. All right. Because there's people out there that are on their own struggle bus that need to hear your story. So get out there And, you can literally have this launched in like 2 business days or 2 days, not business days, 2 calendar days. So I like the orange because I can say, go to the orange square, put in your email. So that's what you're going to, you encourage your people who are interested to do that, because then you're connected. Now you're connected. And now you can get them all the information. They can make a choice and get rolling very quickly. So you're going to need a .com. Don't buy it now. Wait till you're in the community, because we show you where to go to get it. Okay, where it's cheaper. And then we show you the community. The blueprint shows you how to connect the website with your .com with your payment gateway. All right. Don't worry about that. If you're not super techie, you have options. And if you need more on that, just email me. All right. So here's my .com. And you can always go to, for more information, Freedom. Whoops, which way? There we go. Freedom. Freedom, because it gets me free from the hamster wheels I'm on. Daily Pay, because we get paid daily. And Business, because it's business. Freedom, dailypaybusiness.com. All right. And don't choose a name yet for your .com, because the blueprint will walk you through how to come up with the words to name it. It's really important. Okay. Like, if you name it Jane Smith, well, nobody knows who Jane Smith is, right? And we all want that. I get that. I have a .com with my name. We all get that. But for this business model, follow the blueprint. Let me tell you, so you can wrap your head around the business model really quickly. You go to the grocery store, you buy, I don't know, something, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, okay? Or you buy Bluebell ice cream, or you buy whatever. The grocery store doesn't have an ice cream maker in the back where they're cranking out Ben & Jerry's ice cream. No, they are not Ben & Jerry. They did not create Ben & Jerry's brand. They did not create that ice cream. The grocery store, though, has the right to resell the ice cream, Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Here's another example. Verizon is not Apple, and yet they sell iPhones. The very phone you're watching me from, Verizon has the right to resell iPhones. They are not Apple. They are not the iPhone brand. They're not the Apple brand. They didn't create the iPhone, but they have the right to resell it. That's all we're doing. So those are business models in the physical world. In the digital world, we're following the same business model, but in the digital world. In the grocery store business model, that has been around forever. All right. We know it works. So some brilliant person figured out to use that business model in the digital world. So these 4 digital products that I have, and I can resell over and over as many times as I want, because I have the master resell rights to do it. So don't get all hung up on that. In the blueprint, it explains more about that. But essentially, I have the right to resell those digital products. They're already done. I don't need to touch them. Okay. They're already perfect the way they are. And the reason they're perfect the way they are is because they're already proven to help people. They're already proven to work. So like this girl, this is me, a few years ago, struggling, very sick family member. I wish I could have been that friend to her, to tell her, girl, I'm going to get you off that struggle bus. You're never going to look back, and you're never going to have to be on that struggle bus again. And the things you are worried about today, you're not going to have to worry about. Because for a low investment, you just choose the digital product you want and how many income streams, and you go with it. And just a couple of hours a day can massively change your life, especially since it's a living, breathing, learning program, right? It's not all fluff. It's not all theory. It's literally like, here's what works. Go do it. And I know this girl, she would have been all over this. She would have been like, I will get the money, I will invest in it, and I will, for less than the price of a laptop. She would have been like, I'll have that money in a few weeks, and I will do this because it will change my life forever in the best possible way. And I can imagine she would have been like, oh, we're going to have the vet come to us. We're going to have, all the tests that my dog needed. We're going to have time together. We're going to be able to relax together and have fun. And like she would have just been, she would have been like, yeah, yeah, I believe it, because she has great instincts and she knows what works. And she's a business owner. Like this is me, right? And like, I know what will work for me. I know what I can do and I know what I'm willing to do. And yeah, she would have been all over this. So guys, I hope that I gave you some inspiration today, that you can get off that struggle bus and come with us. All right. Literally went from 27,000 people in the community in May or June to early October. It was like 43,000 people total in this community. I'm like, people are literally signing up by the like 2,000 a month. I think that equates to. You know, if you're laid off, the first thing you're looking at is, how do I replace my income? I've been laid off. And that's the first thing I thought. What am I going to do? You know, and it's all like, oh, it's not personal. It's not this. It's like, it couldn't be more personal. Honestly, like, quit lying to me. Like, it couldn't be more real. It couldn't be more like, we don't need you. I'm like, I get it. I get it. I'll go on and do something else. No problem. I get it. It's their right. You know, they have to cut expenses. They have to, I get it. It doesn't feel good. Felt like a gut punch. But you know what? Out of every negative thing comes something positive. So it's all in how you react to it. And now that you know there's a pathway forward, a positive pathway forward, where you don't have to dwell on all the trauma, right? You can actually spend time with your family, working on your online business a couple hours a day. You know, the trauma, we can heal. We can do that. Guys, I hope this, hi Clarissa, welcome. I hope that this resonated with somebody. If you guys want just more information about the blueprint, just check it out. Just type blueprint in the comments and I'll get you the link. Or just go to, where's my thing? Oh, or just go to freedomdailypaybusiness.com. You can screenshot it. Okay. All right. So I will see you next time. And I hope that I gave you a little more inspiration for your day. Be well, my friends, make great choices, and just know that I'm rooting for you. Like, I get you. You're not alone. I've been there. Every struggle you're probably going through, I have had something similar. I promise you. I mean, not every struggle, but I mean, if it's financial, I've probably been there. All right. Well, thanks so much for spending a little bit of your time with me. I'm Mary Richardson. I'm in Texas, and I will see you next time, but don't wait because the holidays are already here, guys. It's already literally almost November 1st. So how are you going to do Christmas? How are you going to do the holidays? Don't freak out. Take a breath. It's going to be all right. I'll see you next time. Bye. If you're on YouTube, could you please subscribe? Because I just created this channel for this new online business I started. And I would really like to have you be notified every time I go live, because I cover something new every single time. And that way you can kind of, you know, have a great understanding of you can come along for the journey and understand what I'm doing. All right. Be well, my friends. I just moved, so that's why you see boxes and so on. Be well. And thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching the replay, just thank you. Thank you very much for taking the time, and let's change your life for the better.